With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Okay, give some credit to the team covering the kick, but boy, what was he thinking? Stay in the end zone, take the knee, and help out your offense. Instead, you put your team in a really precarious position.
Right to the air is Jackson. And his first look is incomplete.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On second down, Jackson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jamal Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Henry running right. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Henry.
At the Bears' 46-yard line.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his left. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Marino. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Sharp. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We see the first completion of the game there from the Dolphin great Dan Marino, and that never gets old.
No, it does not. And Miami accumulated over 61,000 yards passing. Led the league 6 different times in completions. In a 17-year career, I saw every one of those years, and it feels like he led the league in completions way more than 6 times. Dan Marino had a magnificent run with the Miami Dolphins.
On 2nd down, Marino eluding the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this 1st quarter. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the Ravens' 3-yard line.
Here's Marino to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Justin Jefferson from 3 yards out. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after here coming up. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bears 14, Ravens nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw again is Jackson. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Play action. It's Jackson out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Juwan Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On second down, here's Marino. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Marino will throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. First down now, but that clock rolling. Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Throw caught by Achane. Down the right sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, here's Jackson on the move to his left. And that one going to come up short, low throw. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. To throw is Jackson. That is caught and out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Jackson on second down. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Jackson now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good, and it will push the lead up to 5. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Marino's throw there taken in by Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Final minute now of the third quarter. First and 10, Taylor now. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's Marino. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Heavy set out there on third and 1. Marino sets up. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now it's Marino. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. To throw is Marino. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bears have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is now 2. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them. Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
At the 18-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jamal Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. Extra point splits the uprights, and it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
He's got Johnson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
What a change in this ball game in the fourth quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the fourth quarter. That's how you author a late comeback and get a win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everyone.